welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our week ahead readings. Hopefully everyone's doing well. This is going to be for the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and as always these are general, so take what resonates. Be sure to watch all your signs, your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus. And if you'd like a private reading, that is in the description box below. The specials are ending on the 31st, so just a heads up. I'm using the Tarot of Curious Creatures and the Alice Wonderland Oracle. I will be stamping, and as always, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you if you have. I think that's about it. We're just going to get started here. So let's begin with Taurus. Hey Taurus, just doing your timestamp. If you are skipping ahead, also watch the intro. So what's going on for Taurus in the week ahead? What is coming up for Taurus in the week ahead? There we go. So, situation is the Page of Wands. The challenge is the Sun. And in the outcome we have the World. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, the Six of Pentacles. So Taurus, you're about to get some sort of good news here, some sort of a message, offer. I feel like it's something you deserve. So it's either something you've asked for, applied for. Oh, for God's sake, sorry about that. And there's a financial component to it. Okay, so it's either getting an approval or it's something to do with money, okay? Page of Wands in the current situation can be Aries, Leo, Sag energy, but this is about communication. This is a message, could also be an invitation, an offer, okay? It could be job offer, it could be a flirty message, it could be an impulsive type of, hey, let's do this, or hey, join us here, or hey, let's do that type conversation. Your challenge is the Sun. So with the Sun as the challenge, it could be that there's something to do with standing out, shining, could be leading something, spearheading something. So it could be that you see this as it's more than I could do. Alright, so you're seeing it, so let's say you're applying for a job, they're coming back offering something bigger, or you're applying for something and they're coming back offering you something. There's something where you feel like, I don't know if it's balanced, I don't know if it's fair, I don't know if what you're offering to me is something that I could do or is something that I've earned. There's something there. Around those kinds of lines. In the outcome, we do have the World. So with the World, this is success, this is recognition, this is embracing the opportunity and stepping through that door onto a new path. It could be that whatever offer you're accepting, it requires you to travel more, to relocate, change your status one way or another, change careers for some of you. The Sun card as a challenge can also be, I get it, like something you have to say yes fast, right? It's something that grows very quickly, like the sunflower. So if it's not a case of, I don't know if I deserve it, like it's bigger than what I deserve, then it could be a case of this could take off very quickly for you. And you're not quite sure how you feel, right? You feel like you don't have time to think about it, almost. Let's get more clarification for you, Taurus, here. So with the Page of Wands in the situation, we have the Star. Yeah, look. With the Sun as the challenge. Four of Pentacles. And with the World as the outcome, we have the Queen of Cups. I want to get one more. And the Knight of Swords. Under the Six of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Cups. There seems to be some sort of confusion, either in terms of what you deserve, but I feel like you're selling yourself short. Okay. Or it's like, I don't know what to do. I kind of want to do a little bit of this, I want to do a little bit of that. And there's some sort of an offer presented to you. That you might not even see coming. 10 of Cups under the 7 of Cups. And the King of Cups under that. And you have the Queen of Cups in the reading as well. So for some of you, it could be to do with a love life type of dynamic. I feel like you meet the one for some of you with the Star card there. But you might be confused about how you feel about this person. Because maybe they're such a big, bold personality, or it's happening completely out of the blue. They have fire in their chart, potentially, for some of you, or water. Because you're very conservative here with the Four of Pentacles. You're very, very cautious, a little bit closed off, a little afraid, because this is something very big. In the outcome with the World, we have the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Swords. I feel like this is accepting what is offered. And then things pick up speed very, very quickly. Definitely offers that involve travel or relocation are on the table, or you're talking to someone at a distance with the Page of Wands and the Star card. And it could be that they're like, okay, I want to move to where you are. And you're like, I don't know. You know, I like you talking like this, or I like the long distance thing. I like to slow things down with the Knight of Pentacles that I'm seeing there as well. Whereas this is someone who's like, no, let's do it now. And you're like, oh, I don't know. But I feel like in the end you're choosing to embrace whatever this opportunity is, okay? So whether it's to do with love, whether it's to do with work, whether it's to do with your own business or something unrelated, okay? Whatever this is, there's an opportunity coming in. It seems like it's out of the blue for some of you, or there's an element of unexpected. You weren't expecting to hear back so quick. You weren't expecting for this big offer to be made to you. You weren't expecting to hear what they're saying to you, okay? There's something more, something where you're like the Four of Pentacles, like, I'm okay with what I have, I'm okay with what this is, it's fine the way it is, it's okay, it's stable, it's predictable, okay? Whereas the offer coming in is like next level. It's like, let's do this, let's do that, let's, and it develops very quickly, okay? I do see you kind of stepping out of your comfort zone in the end, because we have the World card and the Queen of Cups, and it's about receiving, embracing, accepting. And it could be that you relocate, or someone relocates to be with you. It could be that you start this new job that's like another level compared to where you've been. Or it could be that you start this new opportunity in terms of career. Or you start your own business, okay, whatever the case may be. But it's almost like, you know, you thought what you had already, or what you were going for or asking for, was fair. But the bottom line is you're selling yourself short. You actually deserve something bigger, better. That is what is offered to you. And it's a case of, do you really think that what you already have or what you've asked for is fair to you? Do you really think that? Because this is what we think is fair to you. Okay? It's the type of situation where you're applying for an admin job and they're coming back to you and they're saying, based on your experience and your qualifications or whatever, we think you'd be awesome as a supervisor, or awesome even, you want to try our hand as a manager because we want to take a chance on you. Right? It's that kind of energy. Let's get you some oracle cards. So the oracle energy and advice for Taurus for the week ahead. Energy and advice for Taurus for the week ahead. What do we have? So we have follow the white rabbit, number 3, curiosity meets opportunity. 3 is all about expansion, growth. Curiosity meets opportunity. There's an opportunity here you're curious about it. It does spark your interest. But it's important that you actually follow it, right? Set your course. There you go. Know where you wish to go. Have a plan, the right direction. Number 22. So there's an element of, what do you really want, Taurus? Because what you've been accepting as, okay, that's enough, maybe it's not. You deserve better. Messages for a rabbit. Services to the animal world. It's a 6, an energy of balance, fairness. Ask and you shall receive. So there is communication coming in. And it's important to trust your intuition. Okay, because I feel like you're going to see all sorts of signs to think big, to go bigger, to keep an open mind, to try new things. I do feel like there's a fleeting aspect because you have 2 rabbits already. So there's something that it's like you won't have a long time to think about it. Don't take too long to think about it. That's why, trusting your intuition is important. Never jam today. Promises that never come to be. Empty words, not living in the now. So I feel like you have an opportunity to break a pattern, to break away from a never-ending cycle of broken promises. If you have been dealing with broken promises, okay, in whatever situation or circumstance in your life, whether it's work, love, all of the above, it's a lesson for you to understand that you're settling for something less than you deserve. It's like dealing with someone where they're taking you for granted, is what it is. Okay, they're taking you for granted. They're like, I'll give Taurus whatever I want to give them because I know they'll take it and be happy with it. They won't question it. They won't challenge it. They won't leave. Okay. And I feel like that has been a pattern in your life when it comes to work, when it comes to love, when it comes to dealing with friends, family even. And this is like a bit of a wake-up call, okay, for you, Taurus, of, are you really happy? It's a case of, are you surviving or are you living? So it's time to embrace the opportunities presented to you, because with all these major arcanas, this is not something that you think you deserve. So it's like, I didn't even go for this because I was sure I wasn't going to get it, But there's an offer here presented to you for something big. And your initial response is going to be, oh no, that's too much for me. I couldn't do that, no. But that actually, yes, you could. It's something that is specific for you because you can do it, because you deserve it. Okay, so it becomes a matter of, what do you really want? Set your course. What do you really want with the Star card? But also with the Star card, the message, the advice is to think big, to set your sights high. And I feel like the only thing holding you back is your own fear, or what you believe to be fairness is actually being afraid to go for something bigger. Being afraid that you don't deserve it and not even trying. Do you know what I mean? Can you see how the light is fluctuating? That's literally the sun outside. That's how fast the clouds are going. Now they cover it, now they don't. But yeah, I do see you receiving it. Again, trust your intuition. You will receive signs that this is for you. You will receive signs to think big. You will receive signs that you deserve better. Okay? And that's when this comes in. And again, like I say, there's a time element to it. You won't have too long to think about it. You might miss an opportunity if you take too long. But don't hold yourself back and don't keep yourself stuck when you could have all of this amazingness here. Okay? And this could be about work, a person, whatever, really. All right, I feel like you're receiving something that seems to be out of the blue, and it seems to you to be something completely unrelated. Like I don't even know why this is offered to me. I don't even know why this is presented to me. That's on a whole another level than I am. And the message here is it really? Or is it how you're seeing yourself? It's time to see yourself properly, fairly, okay? 6 Pentacles energy. Don't sell yourself short. Don't settle for less. And tell yourself that, no, that's what I deserve. Why? What do you mean? You know what I mean? It's like someone offering you 10 grand and you're like, no, I'm okay with 2. It's okay, thank you. I don't need more. But it's like, but you deserve 10. So, do you know what I mean, Taurus? So I'll leave that with you. You're going to have to tell me what it is. But don't be afraid to go for something big. Because it is offered to you. The sun flipped out again. Okay, it's time to shine. It's time to expand. I also feel like something to do with Jupiter in your chart. I don't know where Jupiter is in your chart. I'm not an astrologer. But that's the effect that you're seeing. Something just, boom, expanding. It seems to be overnight, but it's actually because you deserve it. Alright, so moving on to Virgo. Hey Virgo, thanks for joining us. How are you? So as always, if you're skipping ahead, also watch the intro. And we're just going to jump in. What's going on for Virgo in the week ahead? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the week ahead. What's going on for Virgo in the week ahead? There we go. In the situation, we have Strength. As the challenge, we have Temperance. In the outcome, we have the 7 of Pentacles. A lot of restraint here. Voluntary, and then not so much. Death card at the bottom of the deck. A lot of majors for you as well, Virgo. There's a big ending that is happening, okay? There's a big completion that is happening. I feel like with the Strength card, this is Leo energy, this is Scorpio energy. You're holding back. You're trying to hold yourself back from something. I don't know if you're holding back from allowing something to end, or I don't know if you're holding back from, it's a case of, I don't know if you're holding on to what is trying to end, or if you're holding back and trying to let this ending happen. Do you know what I mean? As your challenge, we have Temperance. It's a matter of divine timing. It's about trusting, you know, that things are happening the way they're happening when they're meant to be happening. Sagittarius energy. Meeting in the middle could be a challenge. Seeing eye to eye with someone else could be a challenge. There's a wait time here. That could be a challenge. In the outcome, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So more waiting, I feel. But this is, it's minor arcana energy, so it's more things that you can control, or things that are within your control to decide or act upon. And it's a case of, I feel like it's making a decision and looking at things in terms of, is this a good investment for me? Because if it is, I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to put the work in and wait for the results. Let's get more information here. With these being major arcana, it literally can be anything. Okay. So, for Virgo in the week ahead, what is going on? With the Strength card, we have the 8 of Pentacles. With Temperance, we have the 10 of Swords. With the 7 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. Interesting. I want to get one more. Page of Cups. Under the Death card, we have the 2 of Pentacles. I feel like there's a decision you have to make and you're trying not to make it for some of you. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy under that. It's a little bit of a confusing reading here for you, Virgo, but we're going to break it down. We'll figure it out. So with the Strength card and the 8 of Pentacles, this is someone who is choosing to focus on something else. You know what I mean? This is someone who just dives deep into their work to avoid other issues or to avoid other things. This is someone saying, or this is someone, it's a bit of a like a trust issue type of situation. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll only believe something tangible, something real, something concrete. I don't have a lot of faith here. This could also be holding out for a job opportunity with the Eight of Pentacles. The challenge, we have Temperance and the Ten of Swords. So it could be something you've been waiting for turns out not to be an option anymore. Something, because something is coming to an end here with the Ten of Swords. It's meant to with the Temperance card. It's not the right time for it, or it served its purpose in your life, whatever this is. I also see this as rejection as God's protection, because your challenge is, yes, an ending is happening, but your challenge is to keep your balance, okay? Don't get lost in what is ending. Don't get lost in the sorrow, the pain, the disappointment. Keep your head high, stay balanced, because there's something better coming in, but it needs more time. Does that make sense? So it's like you really wanted to work things out with a person. You've been working, right? Stubbornly so with the Strength card. But it never got to anything. It never really led to anything. It never really grew. It never really came together, right? With the Temperance card as a challenge. And now it's actually ending. Your challenge is not to get lost in thinking, oh my God, I've put so much into this and now it's ending. And then keep trying to revive it, keep trying to hold on to it, or mourn it, and that's how you keep it alive in your energy. Your challenge is to accept and embrace an ending that is happening. Keep your balance, because what you truly deserve, the person you truly deserve, is coming in after that. Okay? But if you get lost in the ending, the breakup, the pain, the disappointment, and obviously it's going to make you angry. You go through all different stages, right? Then I feel like what you really deserve coming in is going to take longer, because you have to be in the right mindset and the right type of energy to be open to possibility with the Page of Cups. But the bottom line is you actually have a choice. You don't see it as such. You're like, no, this is what I want. And you've been working on it, not releasing it, right? For whatever reason, it's either not coming together, you're not getting the results you want, you're not seeing eye to eye. It's just been a constant struggle. It's been a constant project, right? You work. But that's not, and you don't see any results, right? But actually, what you really deserve is supposed to be coming in later on, but it can't come in while you're still in this situation, or this situation is still in your energy. Does that make sense? I feel like, I don't know if I'm clear enough. So let's give you an example. You want this job, right? And you've been working your butt off. But no matter how hard you work, it's just more work. No matter how hard you work, there's just more delays. Oh yeah, we'll give you the promotion, or we'll give you the job, you just have to do these other things. We'll give you the promotion, you just kind of have to keep proving yourself. We'll have a conversation next week. Next week comes, nothing happens. We'll talk about it next month. Until then, you keep proving yourself, right? And you have been. God knows. And then they come in one day and they go, oh yeah, actually it's not going to happen. Obviously, it's going to tick you off. Obviously, you're going to want to go off on someone, because it's like, what do you mean? I've been working so hard. And I was so sure I was going to get it. Or actually, they even told you, yeah, you're going to get it. And now it's gone? What the hell, right? But actually, it's a case of standing strong, standing in your dignity here with the Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles under that. Look, the reward that you deserve is somewhere else. And when you accept You go through your stages, you go through the different emotions, and then you take a deep breath and you release it. You say, okay, if that's not going to happen, I believe it's for my best and highest good, and I'm open to see what else is out there. As soon as you get to that point, there's the offer, there's the communication, and it's easy and it flows. Cups, right? Energy, water. It flows. It just comes together. You don't have to work for it. You don't have to earn it. You've already earned it. It's exactly what you deserve. Okay? I want this person. I want to make it work with this person. And I'm, doing everything I can possibly think of to make it work, to bring things into balance. But it never really comes into balance. Why? Because it's one-sided. Because you're the only one doing the work. And then here comes one day, and there's a breakup. Or there's something revealed. I don't know if it's cheating. I don't know if it's some sort of a betrayal with the Ten of Swords. And you're like, are you flipping kidding me? Seriously, I've put so much into this. I've worked so hard on it. Are you flipping kidding me? And then you can either get lost in the anger. You want to try to get back, at the person with the Five of Swords. Or you get lost in the sadness and the sorrow of it. And again, I'm not saying ignore your feelings or don't have feelings. Go through it. Process it. But with the goal of coming out the other side stronger and wiser for it, not just living there for the rest of your life or for years. Do you know what I mean? Because why? The person is going to give you what you wanted this other person to give you and they never did or they never could. That person, you haven't met them yet, or that person has not come in yet. And now they're coming in. As soon as you start to clear your energy by accepting and embracing the ending that is happening and thinking, okay, I want to see what else is out there. If this isn't going to work out for me, and I can speak from experience. I know it's not easy. I'm not just preaching at you. I've been here. I've literally been here not that long ago. You go through the feels, you process the feels. But then you get to the point of, okay, if it didn't come together, I believe it's for a purpose. And I'm just going to look at what else is out there. And I'll hope to be guided to what I really deserve. And that's exactly what will come in. Alright? And like I say, the new thing, because it's what you really deserve, it will just flow, Virgo. You won't have to work for it. It won't be such a mess. It won't be constant struggle and uncertainty. Alright? So, I hope that helps. Let's see. Oracle energy and advice for Virgo. Oracle energy and advice for Virgo for the week ahead that will help them deal with the energies. Oracle energy and advice for Virgo for the week ahead. Oracle energy and advice for Virgo for the week ahead. Bottom of the deck. Find the lesson. You can't make this stuff up. I swear to God. Discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. I promise you. I love doing the readings, man. That thing that you've been trying to work on so hard, there was a lesson. It wasn't about getting the thing. It was about learning a lesson but while you're trying to get the thing. And as soon as you learn that lesson, as soon as you find the purpose there, the weight is lifted. It doesn't hurt as bad that you didn't get it, right? Because you understand it wasn't about getting it. It was about learning what you needed to learn in order to get what you truly deserve. What else? Belong to your own dream. Create your own life. Number 32. Yeah. It's pulling your energy back from something that is unstable. 32 has up to 5. It's unstable. It's uncertain. There's always something, right? There's always something. You can never settle into it. It never flows. There's always something. And this is telling you it's time to pull your energy back from that. By learning the lesson, you pull your energy back from that. You stabilize within yourself. You find security within yourself. And that's when things change for you. So we have we're all mad here. Everyone's a little different. Another 5. This is 23. So this is asking you to honor who you are. I feel like you've been trying to do something because it's like for the wrong reasons, but not because you were out to get anyone or you had a big evil plan behind it. For the wrong reason, it just means it wasn't for yourself. Maybe you saw something. It's a case of you see everyone else doing it, it seems to make them happy, you want to try it yourself, and it just doesn't work for you. Why? Well, it's because it's not for you, okay? And it's meant to help you figure out what is for you. Does that make sense? It's something that you kind of told yourself you wanted, or it's something that you told yourself was the best thing for you, when in actuality, it was less than. But you had to go through the process to understand your worth, and then to be able to see that that is less than, so that you can release it. So it's not a problem then. It's like, oh, okay, it's less. I know it's less than what I deserve. I'm not that bothered about it anymore. And we have mortality. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. Number 42 adds up to a 6. Your balance. This is endings, obviously, death card. A big ending is happening for you, Virgo. And it will seem big because of the amount of work, time, energy you've put into it. But this is telling you, you only live once, right? In this incarnation anyway. You should be happy, right? And no, not everything is work all the time. That's not normal, right? That's not to be accepted and embraced. No, it doesn't work that way. There has to be a balance. There has to be give and take. What is ending in your life is something that was unfair, imbalanced. Okay, number 42. It's about that six pentacles type energy is what I'm seeing. 2 of Pentacles here as well. What am I giving to this, and what am I taking from it? What am I receiving from it? What is ending is something that was a black hole for you. It may have kept you stuck for months, years, because you kept working on it, believing that eventually the results will happen, right? You'll get the outcome you want. But actually, you've just been putting in more and more, and the other person or the other party has just been taking more and more. No balance. That is what is ending in your life, Virgo. It's a big lesson. That's why you have all these majors, because it's teaching you about your self-worth, self-love, and self-respect. And I feel like you're getting the lesson. I do. Because it's a turning point here, where you can just take a deep breath, you go through the fields, you process everything. And then you can take a deep breath and you can say, you know what? There's things out there that are actually would be better for me than this. But because I've been so focused on it, I didn't even look elsewhere. Now I'm open. I'm open to possibilities. And here it is. The love you deserve, the job you deserve, the friendship you deserve, the place of, where you live that you deserve. Okay? So, whatever ending is happening, the best way to handle it, which is usually the case with the death card, the best way to handle it is to focus on what the lesson is there. Okay? Don't make it about the situation, make it about what it was trying to teach you about yourself. It's about yourself, nothing else. Okay? And that will put you on the path of figuring out your self-worth, what you really deserve, and opening up to the possibility of that coming in, and it will come in. If not next week, because this is intense and it's a lot, so it can be playing out over a couple of weeks. When you're coming out of that process, as soon as you're saying, okay, I'm open to possibility. As long as it's what I deserve, I'm open to possibility. There it is. Okay? So Virgo, I'll leave that with you. Okay? Tell me what this is for you. But I hope the reading helps you. Okay? Because, like I say, I've been there. I have been there. Working my behind off for a job because of the promise of security and being made permanent and all that kind of stuff. Then to turn around one day and be like, no, it's not going to happen. And yeah, it sucks to say the least. And you feel betrayed, and you feel taken for granted, and you feel taken for a fool. You feel angry. But then it's about, okay, you know what? I'm just going to take a deep breath here. Maybe I'll trust, that if it didn't happen, maybe it's for my best. How would that be something positive for me that didn't happen? How would that work out? Well, maybe there's something better out there. I'll start looking, see what happens. And then things turn around. I turned things around for myself. I found something a lot better. And like I say, it flowed. It came together. So I hope you can use my experience as well in your own lesson. All right. Then we move to Capricorn. Hey Capricorn, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. We're going to look at the week ahead for you. And as always watch the intro to the video as well. There's information for you there. So let's see what's going on for Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus signs. Yeesh, in the week ahead. 4 Wands. New home, new living arrangement, new job, promotion, happy home. 8 of Pentacles. Absolutely can be new job or promotion for a lot of you. Or a new home and you're sprucing up the place. What's going on for Capricorn in the week ahead? Situation, the Empress, beautiful. Challenge, the Knight of Swords. Outcome, Ace of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Sun. Very, very nice. The Sun with the Ace of Wands and the Empress. Pregnancies can be happening or giving birth at this time, so be aware of that. With the Sun at the bottom of the deck, there's an energy of joy, celebration, increased energy, vitality, your health getting better, overcoming an illness altogether, okay? Especially if it's something female related, like female illnesses or anything like that. Or anything to do with children, pregnancy, conception. But also reaching your goals when it comes to your health, your weight. This is victory, success, recognition in terms of work. This is having a lot of opportunities presented to you because everyone's watching you and they're admiring you. And it's just confirmed with the Empress is your current situation. This is Taurus and Libra energy. This is Venus energy. I believe Venus is now station direct, so out of retrograde anyway. So this is like culmination. You could be receiving some sort of award, a prize, honorable mention, winning competitions, especially to do with weight, bodybuilding, training, fitness. Very interesting. For those of you, again, like I say, this is the energy of pregnancy, giving birth. It's growth, it's expansion, especially when it comes to love and material things, money, luxury, comfort. I also hear settling in, so maybe a new place to live or a new living arrangement. Your challenge, we have the Knight of Swords. So with the challenge, I feel like this is speed. Okay, things happening very quickly. Or it's an element of something unpredicted or unpredictable or unplanned. Okay? They just kind of have to go with it. In the outcome, you have the Ace of Wands. A new path for you, a new beginning. It could be new job opportunities. It could be new love. That's very, very passionate. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. And again, it could lead to pregnancy, so just be careful with that if that's not something you necessarily want at this time. Oh, sorry, I'm just getting comfortable. New place to live. Definitely travel or relocation is coming up here for some of you. Excuse the scratch on my hand. That's my sweet boys. My hand was very close to my face when that happened, so I have to count my blessings, I suppose. Alright, let's clarify. The Empress with the Tower. Yeah, definitely unexpected. I feel like this is pregnancy. You just find out you're pregnant and you're completely shocked. Because you're like, how, when? With the Knight of Swords, we have the Chariot. the speed of things is a challenge. Either things moving too quickly, or there's a lot of traveling and that's a challenge to overcome, or traveling is a challenge in itself. Change in plan. The Chariot is about plan, perseverance. You stick to it till you reach your goal. Knight of Swords is something like a wrench thrown in there, curveball. There's a change to your plan. There's a change to the course that was planned out. The Ace of Wands, we have Justice. Something that is meant to be. Could also be a contract with the Ace of Wands, new job opportunity, new home, like I say. Relocation can also be what's going on with the Tower. Look, beautiful. Under the sun, we have the Star. You're shining bright, Capricorn. I don't know what you've been doing, but all eyes are on you in the day and in the night, okay? And then the King of Cups under that, so we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, if that's relevant. But for some of you, this is where you start your own business, and it takes off with such speed, you can't even believe it. But, you know, it's a case of, well, you better keep up, because it's happening. It's big. It's great. It's meant to be. You have a lot of major arcanas. So expect some very big changes to your plan. Okay? Whether that is, you know, my plan is for the next month or for this year, this is what's going to be happening. I'm focused on my career, and then boom, out of the blue, you're pregnant or your partner's pregnant, and you're like, okay, we're just going to have to adjust some things quick, right? Or you're like, okay, I want to buy a house, I want to buy a place, I want to move here or that or the other, and then something happens, someone comes into your life, sweeps you off your feet, I don't know, and before you know it, your living arrangement is not just about you buying a place for yourself. Maybe you're buying it for 2 people or 3 people, because now you're pregnant. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? It's big. Whatever it is, it's big. It's a big change. Very beautiful, very positive, but big. Okay? Yeah, something very unexpected. Unexpected love, unexpected money, unexpected move. Pregnancy. I'm not going to keep saying it, but it's there. A change to the plan, a change of course. You thought you were more in control of things than you were, right? You're like, I got this figured out. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly where I'll be a month from now, 2 months from now, and then this happens, and you're like, oh, okay. Yeah. I have no idea what's going to happen next. But it's something that is meant to be for you with the Justice card and the Ace of Wands. I feel like it's something that you have been wishing for and praying for, but it's like you're not ready for it now, right? You really want this, but it's a case of, yeah, I really wanted this, but not now, right? Because again, you had a plan. I'm going to be focused on my career this year. And then you gear everything up in that direction. Before you know, you meet someone, you fall very, very much in love, and them with you. So your focus completely shifts, but it's something that is meant to happen in your life because you deserve it and because you are ready to take action on it. So you're prepared for it. You're ready for it, right? You might see it as, I'm not ready for it. That's why I wanted this for myself, but maybe like 5 years from now. But it's here now because you're already there. You are already ready for it. Does that make sense? But, I mean, whatever this is, it's flipping gorgeous. So you're going to have to tell me. Because with all these majors, it literally can be anything. But it's a wish come true. So you're the only person who knows what that is. And like I say, it's something very big. It's something that you viewed as your end goal with the Chariot, but not now. Does that make sense? And here it is. So, what is going on? Let's get more clarity here. Energy and advice for Capricorn in the week ahead. Energy and advice for Capricorn in the week ahead. Energy and advice. What's the energy and advice for Capricorn? Oop. Okay. Literally flew out and sat on my hand for a little bit. This could also be getting scouted or discovered, right? If you're in that kind of industry, it's like someone getting scouted or discovered, right? It's like, yeah, that's also what I saw with the Star card and the Sun card. So you know how models get discovered and at the mall or doing their shopping, that kind of energy. Or someone sees a post of yours, a picture you took, or your feed or whatever, and they are coming in completely out of the blue and they're like, you'd be amazing in this opportunity, we'll want to collaborate with you, we want to team up with you. And before you know it, you're talking about starting your own business, but you have the backing, you have the money, you have the, everything's like in place, you just have to jump in and go for it. Does that make sense? So expect the unexpected, and I feel like this is going to be going on for the next couple of weeks, if I'm honest, at least. And it's something to do with Venus in your chart and Uranus and Mars. Are Venus and Mars doing something? I think I read about it somewhere. I'm not an astrologer, but I would check with an astrologer to see what kind of transits are going on, because I feel like they'll explain what this is, right? They'll be like, yeah, I know exactly what that is. It's something going on with Venus, Mars, Uranus in your chart. Lead the way. Be a leader. Show others how it's done. You can help others. Number 12, that's the adding up to 3, growth, expansion, thinking big. You're leading the way, Capricorn. Yeah, with the Tower and the Star. You're like in the Sun. Front row. Right? You're like the only person on stage. Spotlight is just on you. And it's about you. It's what you want. It's something that's for you. It's your goal. It's your dream. But you're also inspiring others. A lot of people are looking at you with the Star and the Sun, definitely. And they're looking up to you. They're admiring you. So you're also setting an example. We have, we're all mad here. Everyone's a little different. Yeah, there's an element, again, of something unpredictable, something that comes in just out of the blue. You look at it and you think, this is crazy, right? This is crazy. But it's like, it really isn't. Is it though? You know what I mean? Do not drink poison. Do not do things you know are bad for you. This is where that self-doubt comes in. Of, no, this is crazy, this is too much. Or trying to control things, making sure everything's on your time. With all these major arcanas, the universe has your back. The universe is trying to manifest something for you that you've been trying to manifest for a while. But again, I feel like it's this, yes, I want this, but I didn't want it now. Right? And it's very important to catch ourselves when we think that way, because it's like, this is an amazing blessing for you. You don't want to be ungrateful. And because it's like, if you're ungrateful for something, it gets taken away, right? That's kind of how it works. This is also saying, don't fall back on old patterns, old ways of being. I get a lot of it is self-doubt, negative thinking, pessimism. Looking at it thinking, no, this is crazy. There's something, there's got to be a catch. You know, looking for something to go wrong, looking for something to tell you that this isn't right for you, or, you know what I mean? So be careful of negative thinking. Messages for a rabbit, service to the animal world, number 15, so adds up to a 6. It's health, it's love, it's balance, it's give and receive. And it's about trusting your intuition. Who are you listening to? Right? Because I feel like your worst enemy is your own negative thinking, and your own, that comes from self-doubt, right? You don't believe in yourself, so you're going to play it safe, and you're going to look at something that's this amazing as crazy. Or you'll convince yourself that it's probably a scam, right? Listen to your intuition, not your negative thinking, not your fears, not your doubts, your higher self. Because with all these majors, everything is lining up in such a way that it's like perfect timing. Everything's ready. right? Everything just came together for you to just say yes. Yes, it will come in apparently out of the blue. Yes, it will be developing very quickly. And yes, that can be daunting. That can be intimidating. But if you take a step back, the star card, the sun, look at it from a different perspective, right? You will see how things have lined up to bring this here now. Does that make sense? You'll start to see, like, you know, hindsight is 20/20, right? When you look backwards, you can see things that lined up to get you where you are now. So for example, if it's like, or after some time that you've accepted this, you look back and you'll understand perfectly that it happened perfectly at the right time and in the right way. Okay? You think you have more time to do something. I'm seeing this especially when it comes to pregnancy, right? You think you have more time, regardless of your age. I feel like you think you have more time. But there's something where, and I feel like it's hereditary. I don't know. It's very specific. So if it's for you, shout out, let me know. But it's a case of, I'll have kids 5 years from now. I'll start having kids when I'm 33. But actually, with the stuff that is going on in your body or something hereditary that you might not even be aware of, you might struggle when you get to 33. You're actually better to start off now, right? Does that make sense? Something along those lines. I don't know. But yeah, like I say, you're like, I need more time. I'll get there. Yeah, this is what I want, but I wasn't ready for it now. And the message is, it's ready for you, right? And yes, you are ready. You just kind of have to say yes. Literally, look at all these majors, and you just have to say yes. You just have to accept it. You just have to go for it. So I'll leave that with you, right? But please tell me what this is, because it's absolutely gorgeous. Expect the unexpected. Trust your instincts when it comes to things presented to you and offered to you. But if what you're listening to is just your own negative self-talk, then that's your confirmation to quiet that and to go for it. Does that make sense? And by all means, ask some questions, get more information, get something in writing. I don't know, but at least entertain it. Forget who you are. Conditional falls away. Memory no longer defines you. This is new level. This is next level stuff for you, Capricorn. It will literally change your life. Change who you are and change your life. So, and I'm not saying that lightly. So I'm looking forward to your thoughts and your feedback. Let me know what this is. But I hope the reading helps you, right? To put you in the right mindset to be open to these opportunities. Okay? So I'll leave that with you. Have an absolutely amazing week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.